you experience what exactly happened?
Yes, I can. First, I just want to say we've had a place in Oakland since 2005, and we love it. And we've never had a hint of any kind of problem. Jack London Square is beautiful by the bay, wonderful restaurants, wonderful greenery. And so I wanted to say that. But this day was a different day for me and so unexpected and so scary because I was on the phone with some business partners talking about some issues. And I wanted to get to a quiet street so that people wouldn't hear all the noise in the background. And obviously, there were a couple of guys who were waiting to find an old lady with a new cell phone. And literally, that's what they wanted. And so one of them kind of stopped me. I didn't think much of it. He got in a car, and I thought, okay, he's leaving. But then the other fellow jumped out of the car and started to run toward me, and I started to run away. And he essentially, sort of at the same time, slammed me in the back, grabbed my phone because my hand obviously let go of the phone. My earphones fell on the ground. And more than anything else, I was shaking. I've never been so surprised, and it was so fast, and I was just not ready. I was stunned, and they were young. They were young. That's what's so upsetting.
So, the Oakland police chief recently was talking to me, and he was saying he's extremely worried about the rise in crime. Now, obviously, you're talking about a very upsetting incident, a petty crime. But of course, as petty crimes rise, more serious crimes have as well. Homicides, a 69% increase in Oakland from a year ago. Assaults with a gun, 58% increase. Robberies, such like you experienced, actually only, I put that in quotes, only up 14%. Senator, the reason I give these numbers is to put it in context because the Oakland City Council just voted to move $18 million away from the police department to other programs, mental health programs, other things, but away from the police department. And former President Trump seized on this. He said today, in light of what happened to you and that defunding, our once great cities like New York, Detroit, San Francisco, and so many others have become a paradise for criminals because of Democrats. What do you say to that in the context of what is happening in Oakland?
Well, first, I want to say this former President Trump has a horrible record when he was president. The murder rate went way up under Trump. Crimes with guns went way up, and hate crimes under Trump surged 20%. So he has literally no standing.